EA Sports.
Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams coming in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, a squad that's looking to put on a show here today, taking on the 8th-ranked team. On the move. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
I mean, Chris, we're just getting our headsets on here, and we've already got a touchdown in this game. Great blocking up front, but really just the instincts and the speed by the return man to take that all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rivero. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Oh, look at the quick cut. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Keeping it on the ground here. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
He'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Get set, get set.
It's an option look. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And there's the handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it.
Come on, set. Ready, go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down here for this offense. They'll run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now here comes the bunch formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Good enough for a 1st down.
On the set.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And here's the handoff. stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. Second down.
On the double. Jackrabbit. Ready.
And he'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Okay, ready?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Down.
He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Got it.
And this drive has now reached the red zone.
Cricket.
And now the handoff. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
At the 17
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Picks up 6. The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Ready?
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now.
Spire. Can. Face it. Ready, go.
And the running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Down at the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Ready.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning.
29 Philly.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
Ready up.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Hut.
Handoff running right. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt.
Check. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after.
Kick is good. That ties the game.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Will take over. First and 10.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Rivera. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up a second down play. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Tough running there. Tackled after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they get the second half started with the running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Ready?
Here's the second down play.
Slam.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, and it's caught. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Now 55 weak. Ready, go.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Is made at the 36. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now?
Come on, set.
They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense has been pretty efficient. They've made 2 out of 3 4th down tries so far. They'll try it again here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
First down for the offense.
On the set.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Tailback with another carry. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Tackle at the 6-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
On the
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal.
25. Go.
They'll try to run for the first down.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. First down. Looking to throw the football. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And at first down, they go right back to him. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looks to the left, and it's complete. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. There would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
The offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle, and he's tackled after the catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Hilton. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? Crosses the 10.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
18. And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Rivera. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up the 3rd down play.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Back to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Rivera. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense makes their way on the field. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Ready?
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Come on, set. Ready?
Hand off to the right side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Ready? Break.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go. Ready, go.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
On to punt it away.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense on the field to take over. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. On 1st down, it's play action. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
1st and 10.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made by the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he drops back in the gun. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Now with no time left in this blowout loss, the PAT, just a formality. And they knock through the PAT, final play of this loss. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.